Hey, so how to avoid intellectual property complaints on Amazon with a cool plugin that's called Seller Assistant app. In this video, we're going to talk about these complaints, what they are, and how to avoid them. Now, in the description of this video, we're going to have a free trial for the plugin that we're going to discuss in this video with a special discount for the yearly plan. Again, it's called Seller Assistant app. We have already actually reviewed and did a full tutorial of this tool on the channel, which will also be linked in the description, a video, which shows how to use Seller Assistant app. It's a pretty cool plugin or Chrome extension or actually browser extension. It works on a few browsers for Amazon sellers. And today we have the developer of this cool thingy. And it's Oleg. He's with us today. He's, I think, like 5th or 6th time on the channel. So, man, I'm happy to have you here today with us. And we're going to be discussing intellectual property complaints. How are you today, man?
Hi, Vola. Thank you for inviting me to your YouTube channel. Today, I'm going to show you how to avoid IP complaints with Seller Assistant app. I explained how it works, how the extension works, how it helps you to avoid that complaints, how people solve this issue without extension, and what's the cons of these ways to avoid, and why you should think about installing Seller Assistant app and using it for avoiding IP complaints.
All right, man. Interesting. Let's see.
Let's start.
Yes.
As I mentioned before, I developed a Seller Assistant app, which is advanced FBA calculator and a tool which helps to find product for online arbitrage for selling or drop shipping. The part of this software contains a great feature which called IP alert. It goes free, but extended version have a breakdown which shows a type of issues you sellers get on Amazon. It helps you better understand the situation on products you're going to sell and you're thinking about bring them to FBA. So usually sellers do research and use spreadsheets or a web page with a list of dangerous brands. It's a free solution for beginners, but the big cons of this solution is you never know how certain brand appears in this list. You never know who add this brand to this list and why he did that.
Interesting. On which marketplace? Maybe this.
And which marketplace?
This for United Kingdom marketplace, and you're actually selling in USA, so it can be confusing, right? I guess.
Yeah, right. So, and you never know why, but there are many reasons to worry about selling the product. Let's open your account health. This is page in your Seller Central. It's called Account Health. And here you can see the list of different violations that can be applied to your account. For example, suspected intellectual property violation. What it is? This violation appears automatically on your account if you trying to sell or trying to create a product listing with brand name, for example, which not belongs to you. So if you create brand and write something like compatible with iPhone or compatible with I don't know
with Bosch or something, let's say a drill, right? And you have the drill, these tips for the drill, like compatible with Bosch, let's say, or something like that, right?
Yeah, and Amazon scan your product listing, product description, and found the stop word, block your listing, and ask you to edit it and remove any mentions of brands you mentioned, but to remove the brands which not yours, you know. So that causes this issue, and this issue fully automatic. It can appear on your brand even you sell a different brand. You know, if you sell brand under your brand name, but mention in your product listing another brand, for example, or use product images of another brand, something like that. Another issue is received intellectual property complaints. Dangerous issue. If you sell a brand, but the brand file a complaint against you, you will receive an email from Amazon and triangle appears here. So you have to solve that. You have to write to your to brand owner and negotiate, ask them to remove complaint against you from Amazon. So it's very painful, you know, and it costs a lot of time and money.
So let's say, we bought some product as an online arbitrage seller, let's say, of a specific brand. We brought it to Amazon, and then the brand itself Not like in the previous example, which is intellectual property violations, which usually happens maybe even automatically because you're selling a product that's compatible with another brand name. So let's say again, tips for a Bosch drill, and your tips brand is whatever name, like Best Tips, right? But in the other example with the intellectual property is actually when a brand says, hey, like, guys, you cannot sell my product because I don't allow it or something, and that's the
something like that. Or even you sell a brand or product in a shape which is patented by me, and you can sell that product. It could be different brand. You can order a product from Chinese manufacturer, bring to FBA, and finally you get intellectual property complaint from patent owner, not brand owner.
I understand. All right.
Next issue is product authenticity customer complaint. It could appear in your account if you sell counterfeit products. You found the product on Alibaba, for example, bring it to FBA and sell it, but product from FBA is not authentic. It's counterfeit. Yep. Or you can buy this product from eBay, for example, from unknown seller. The product could be unauthentic, so you'll get this violation if you're going to sell this product. But this violation is filed by customer.
By customers.
The customer know what they want to buy. They can realize that the product is not authentic, and they file this complaint against you. Another complaint is product condition customer complaints. It happens if you sell used products as new. It could be if you use a service on FBA which allows you to repack return products and resell it. Often Amazon just repack them and sell as new, but inside the box the product is completely used.
Yeah, the customers do a return on Amazon, the product gets back to Amazon, and if the option in our account sort of is turned on to kind of let Amazon resell these products, Amazon sees from the outside, yeah, maybe it looks okay. Yeah, it's good, it's new. They put it back in your listing, sort of, and then someone else buys it, but actually somebody opened this box maybe, and maybe there's something missing, or just the box is open and the people on Amazon didn't see it. Somebody gets it, and then he's like, oh, it's not even new. I bought a used product. So then they complain, and here we might get this, I guess, a problem in this specific part, in the customer complaints condition, product condition.
Sure. So I know you destroy all product returned by customers, so maybe it's a better way. Do not put your account at risk.
In my case, at least, and again, that's not maybe the best example, but we usually do not just resell them. We sort of destroy the returns, but you can have the option to ship the returns to your warehouse or your home, even see if it's actually you or actually somebody did use it, and then you can ship it back to Amazon. You can still do this operation profitably, because if you destroy an expensive product that, or even not an expensive product, right, that was actually really new, then you're losing money. And so that's why I'm saying my example is not the best, because we're just avoiding this. But if you set up an operation for that, you can still make money. And even on these returns, because returns are a pretty big part sometimes of the sales process. Even if your products are good, it just happens. People sometimes buy by mistake, or they didn't intend to buy, blah, blah, blah. So yeah, but then don't get this complaint, right?
Okay, next account health issue is food and product safety issues. It's very dangerous issue, because if customer buy a candle, for example, and the candle exploded, or customer bought a cream for face or something like that, and he got allergy or some skin issues, it's very dangerous for your business and your account. So if you see that type of issues on product, just avoid it.
You mean if you see this type of issues, I guess we're talking now about specifically if we see that through Seller Assistant app as a widget that shows us, we're going to get to that in a few moments, but Seller Assistant app can show us if any given listing on Amazon received any of these given complaints. Yeah, again, if you see a product that did get this complaint, that's not a good idea maybe to get into it, because it can cost you even money eventually if somebody used the cream and on their face, and they got some acne from that or something like that, or whatever, or it burned their face. and you're not protected from these kind of issues, then I guess, again, it's not legal advice, but yeah, this can be problematic, right? So we'd rather avoid, if I understand right.
The previous issue is about product conditions. So you can, if you see in Seller Assistant app that product have issues with product condition, it means some sellers sold this product as new, but used product was actually sold. And it's not a problem for you. You can go and start selling this product. But if you see something about product safety or intellectual property complaints, it's better to avoid the product.
Got it.
Next issue is listing policy violation. Amazon have a listing policy. You can read it. There are a lot of things like it's prohibited to make a lot of variation, which is actually not variations of product, like sets by 1, by 2, by 4, by 6, by 12. Some sellers create variations like this, and they get listing policy violations. You can see these violations in Seller Assistant app, but it's like a notice, like something unusual happened on this product, but it could be safe to you sell products like that.
So you're saying, like, for example, maybe in the listing policy, somebody maybe you gave an example maybe of variations. So they created unnecessary variations, if I understand right, something like that.
Yeah.
Or maybe duplicates of the same ASIN, I think, stuff like that. This is listing policy violations. Again, it's easy to read that. We can Google like listing policy violations Amazon, and there's going to be a list of these things. Okay, so I understand. Got it.
It is better to sell on main product. I mean, not to sell unnecessary variation, because you can get this policy violation at your account.
Understand.
Okay, restricted product policy violations. This issue never appears on Seller Assistant app, because if someone get this issue, the ASIN will shut down on Amazon. And if you open the ASIN with a restriction policy violation, usually you see a dog here, not the product page. So that's why you never see this violation on Seller Assistant app.
So that's like restricted product. Maybe somebody tried selling Kalashnikov on Amazon. It got listed somehow, but then suddenly Amazon, like, Kalashnikov is a gun for those who are not aware. Then for a second, maybe it appeared on Amazon, right? And then Amazon triggered the word gun, Kalashnikov, and took it down. That's restricted product policy violation. But on Seller Assistant app, it doesn't appear because these pages are no longer on Amazon. They're just dog pages. Dog page is a page that turns into a dog on Amazon. That means it's a page that is no longer there. There's a dog that appears. It's literally, there's a picture of a dog. That's how Amazon has a gimmick for that, I guess.
You can read restricted policy on Amazon Search Central, and you find that a lot of products are restricted on Amazon, like some medical products, some explosives, firearms, and etc. Also, we have customer product review policy violation. It's about fake reviews. I know a lot of sellers ask or order services to make a fake review under their products. It's like black hat strategy. And this type of sellers get these issues in their accounts. Now you know all type of issues that can happen to your seller account. All of these issues can put your account at risk. It is better to understand before you decide to sell a particular product on Amazon. A lot of IP alerts list, do not divide. When you compare a brand on Amazon with a list, you never know why this brand was added to the product. And you never know what happened on brand, when happened, and who was a trigger of the issue. But Seller Assistant app show this information. Let's see this at work. Now you see products which have intellectual property complaint. A complaint was filed against seller who sell this ASIN, and the issue was a potential counterfeit, and action was strong block. The complaint was filed in 2022, July 1st. If you start selling this product, you probably will get the same issue.
So this plugin that we're seeing is Seller Assistant app actually on the screen. This triangle, the red triangle, shows this specific, I guess, violation that happened and when it happened, what it talks about. So I think that's pretty cool because, as you mentioned, in those lists, sometimes we don't know when, what, why the brand is there. Here we can actually see specifically on this listing, on this ASIN, why it happened. And also I'll remind to our listeners and viewers, we have a full tutorial and review of Seller Assistant app in the description as a video that shows you all the other parts here. There's a lot more to Seller Assistant app, of course, so it's all there. Plus in the description, there's a free trial with a discount that I also want to mention again. But yeah, Oleg, so we have this here and we can see actually that's a high risk product, because if we try to sell it, maybe because this is a counterfeit, by the way, product. So if we're not selling counterfeit, right? If we have like if we actually do have the real ones and we have the permission of the brand to sell this product, then it's okay. It doesn't really, we see that, we're like, okay, that's somebody sold counterfeit here, but ours are not, so that's okay.
By the way, if you believe that you sell original product, you have authorization letter from your supplier and you have invoices from your supplier that indicates you sell original brand, there are nothing to worry about. You just go and sell this product, and this red triangle will indicate that brand protects their intellectual property, and if you have a right to sell their intellectual property product under their intellectual property, you're good.
Awesome.
IP Alert is a part of Seller Assistant app. It goes for free, even use a free version of Seller Assistant app. And also you can use a separate extension which called Seller Assistant App Warning. It shows only account health issues related to product, and it also goes for free, but paid version shows you extended information like issues breakdown.
So in the free version, we'll just see that there was intellectual property complaint, but we won't have this part that says that it was counterfeit, for example, right? Or we won't even see that it was an intellectual property complaint. What is the difference?
No, you will see only this red triangle and high risk indication.
Cool. That's fair.
Okay, so next product, this is Seller Assistant app quick view feature, which shows up on Amazon search pages. It also shows IP alerts right here. So it's very convenient to know about risk products on search pages when you do your product research. Okay, let's go. Okay, next product is product which have suspected intellectual property violation. Let's learn what happened here. You can see a brand, a Cambro brand. The products sold are under Cambro brand. We see a suspected intellectual property violation. It was triggered by Cambro brand on another ASIN, not here, on another ASIN. As I mentioned before, intellectual property violation is fully automated. Amazon shut down listing which uses brand names which not belongs to you. Amazon suspect that you violate intellectual property rights of Cambro. So they turn off a product listing because of trademark. You can see a trademark text on ASIN, and suppression was, it was like suppression, not blocking listing. And the action you can use self-reinstate. You just edit your listing and reinstate your listing without any communication with Amazon.
So in this case, Oleg, there's a listing here, right, of food storage container by Cambro, right? But it's not that we cannot sell Cambro. I mean, if we have of course, if we have the permission and all that, if we know that we can do that, rather somebody tried creating another listing, all right, connected to Cambro. Maybe somebody tried creating a bundle of two Cambro products.
Two Cambros, yes, or the storage container with a lead, something like that, bundle or...
But not as the original listing. This is the original listing. Probably somebody tried doing a new listing using Cambro name, and actually Amazon automated brand protection did not allow this to happen because Cambro is a registered brand probably, and they have some sort of protection on Amazon. So once we try that, it's not a good idea essentially to do that. So we can understand it by this specific triggered, or actually this specific, I guess, pop-up that shows here. We can still sell Cambro food storage container as it is here, but trying to create new listings based on this.
Trying to create a bundle will cause this issue on your account.
Got it.
In this case, someone tried to use a Cambro brand name on another ASIN, but sometimes some sellers decide to edit product description and add some keywords or something like that. That may cause listing shutdown, and you also get a violation in your account because of actions taken by another sellers on this product.
Yeah, got it.
So, and if you see something like that, it's information for your decision making, but you can sell this brand.
Right. If you have, again, the permission and you know that Cambro is, so, all right, pretty cool. And we have different reasons that we can see here. Here's a good example. We have many reasons on this Rubbermaid product. So
you can see here, we have a lot of issues. All of these issues is intellectual property violation, suspected intellectual property violations, but date of issues is different. It means it's separate issues. We know that many sellers get this issue.
yeah, we have a suspected intellectual property violation, and then we can see again the reason in the lower part. The reason sometimes is by Amazon's internal dialogue or dialect, let's say, actually, not dialogue, dialect, but it still gives us the understanding. For example, here we see ABP, trademark, text, ASIN suppression, Amazon race.
ABP is automated brand protection. Amazon triggered it on the trademark text on this ASIN, and listing was suppressed, but action is Amazon reinstate. You cannot edit listing and reinstate by yourself. You must negotiate listing reinstate with Amazon.
Got it, man.
That's it. It's enough for today. I recommend you to use Seller Assistant app and Seller Assistant app warning to sell safely. Seller Assistant app have advanced API alert database, which updated automatically on daily basis. We have 150,000 issues in our database, and it grows, I know that a lot of Amazon sellers have issues. It's not a problem. You can fix it, fix your seller account, but it's better to avoid them.
Yeah. So we're going to have in the description the links to the extensions. We're going to have a special link with a discount for the yearly subscription of Seller Assistant app. Of course, I think the warning is free forever to use, right? This one?
The warning is free. Extended data in warning is paid feature.
It's paid, yeah. So, yeah, and we're going to have, again, the links to the free trial and all the discounts. Also, the video or full overview review tutorial of Seller Assistant app for those who want to see step-by-step how to understand. Very nice video we did with Oleg. Even another video with Oleg that we did where we do like product research for Amazon online arbitrage mostly. Also with the help of Seller Assistant app. Also, I'm going to make them appear here on the screen in the YouTube end screen. And Oleg, man, thank you for your time today. Yeah, hopefully it's going to help sellers avoid problems and sell successfully. Thank you, man.
Thank you. Have a good day. Bye.